What's up, cats and kittens, and shout out to all my cerebral lights. It is me, the Cerebral Diva, and I'm back with another episode of You Say What. And for those of you who are new to my channel, You Say What. It's your opportunity to chime in, to leave your 2 cents, and to be a part of the discussion that is happening here on my channel within my community of cerebral lights. So having said that, before you go another further, do yourself a favor, and while you're at it, do me a solid. Take a second to hit that subscribe button, and once you've done that, take another second to hit that tiny little bell so you can turn on your alerts, and that way you will be kept in the loop. Now, I'm going to talk about something that may be a little bit angering for some people. Some people out here are angry about everything, so it doesn't really matter what you say or how you say it. Some people are just so easily agitated. So if you're one of those people, then and you don't like conversations about politics or race, then you might want to turn this video off. And I'm not gonna try. I don't want to drag this out longer than necessary. I just want to make a point about something that sort of popped into my head yesterday as I was watching the news. I'm a huge news junkie, and probably much to the detriment of my rationale. But I try to get news from everywhere, because I think it's important to have a comprehensive overview and not just sort of a one-sided perception. So I watch pretty much every news channel that's out there, everything from C-SPAN and Fox and MSNBC and CNN and Al Jazeera and just any place where there's news happening. I'm probably watching. So anyhow, I was watching the news yesterday, and as most of you probably know by now, Congressional Whip Steve Scalise was shot in Virginia during a GOP baseball game, GOP versus Democrats. There was a gunman who came and he lost it, and allegedly he was a Bernie Sanders supporter. Not that that's of any grave importance. But what I'm here to talk about is the same day that happened in Virginia, there was also workplace violence happening in San Francisco, where 4 people were actually killed by a disgruntled employee. And I feel like when I'm watching the news, now if I were to weigh these two situations, I would think that the UPS shooting would be of more importance than the congressional whip being shot. Not that that's not important. And, shout out to Steve Scalise. We're glad that he's okay and that he lived through that incident. But he's alive. And we're talking about 4 people who are actually dead. And, we're not talking about them, and that's the problem. It's just really been a blip. It's got the monochrome of the coverage that this Scalise killing shooting has gotten. And I'm at a loss for words, honestly. It's just like, why is, every time we see one of these incidents of police brutality or deadly force being used in the case of unarmed black men, we begin to have this conversation about Black Lives Matter. And very often the Black Lives Matter banter is countered with this sort of all lives matter rhetoric. And when I watched the news yesterday, I don't know how anyone in their right frame of mind can say that all lives matter. When you see 4 people killed, just juxtaposed against 1 person shot who's actually alive and fighting for his life, do all lives really matter? I mean, shouldn't there be some sort of caveat or some sort of asterisk on that statement? All lives matter except when, all lives matter but, because clearly all lives do not matter. This is one of the times that I'm really disappointed in the media. I don't buy into this whole fake news and, the media is evil, sort of maligning the media the way that people on the right have a tendency to do. But in this particular incident, I really feel like they're sensationalizing and exploiting this Scalise case and not giving the people in San Francisco the coverage that they deserve. Now, I'm going to stop there because I don't want to go on too long. I don't want to go on this whole diatribe about that because I definitely could do that. I want to hear what you guys have to say. So at this point, I'm going to close my mouth and give you an opportunity to leave your comments below. Now, when you're commenting, people, if you're one of those people who likes to troll and leave these bitter, hateful comments, by all means, please do that. But just know that I approve all comments. So anything that you say will instantly be deleted. And not only will I delete it, I'll go and block you from coming on my channel. So as long as you're okay with that, then feel free to leave a hateful comment. For everyone else, please make sure you leave a constructive comment below. Like, share, and please subscribe if you feel so inclined. Remember to follow me across all social media platforms: Facebook, Instagram, Snapchat, and Twitter. Also, remember, it's better to be pissed off than to be pissed on. And as always, in closing, remember to live better, love harder, and think smarter. It is me, the Cerebral Diva, and I'll talk to you guys again soon.